Hey friends, Billy from LM Cases here, and today we're going to take a look at some very cool saxophone cases that we just finished up. So these are for our pal Mark Rivera, who plays in Billy Joel's band, and he gave us kind of a unique request that he needed to have something small enough that he can fly these commercially when they go down to Australia. So they're doing a run of shows in New Zealand and Australia, and he needed a lighter way to transport his alto and his tenor sax. So this is what we came up with. So generally, the thing that I like to keep in mind when doing instrument cases is if you're taking something like a saxophone or a guitar, oftentimes it doesn't make a lot of sense to deal with a flight case that's specifically made for that instrument. For the rare occasions that you're flying it for a fly date or something like that, it doesn't necessarily offset the weight of a dedicated case for gigging around town. So often what I will suggest is making a flight case for the molded case that your instrument comes in. This holds true for guitars, like I mentioned before, saxes, orchestral instruments. It works really well. So you can just have this flight case for when your instrument needs to travel, and then when you get to the city that you're playing in, you can leave your flight case in the hotel room or the venue or any of that kind of thing, and then just carry your normal molded case around, which is a lot lighter than dealing with the full flight case. And the other thing is, if it's an odd shape, say for example this alto sax, you do have a nice void here. So this is actually intentionally just a foam lined box, so that Mark has some extra area to pack some clothes and things like that within this case. So the interior of this case is built out of 1-inch Crosslink foam. This is non-abrasive foam, so that we don't mess up his cool spattered Jackson Pollock looking alto case. And then for his tenor case, this is actually custom made for the case itself. So he has a very expensive tenor sax. He did specifically request that for this one we do make a custom contoured cut for the tenor case. So this, you can see here, this goes and contours the latches and the handles. So I know what you're thinking, these aren't the craziest cases in the history of the world. Why did you make a video on it? Well, these cases piggyback on each other, which is pretty interesting. So let me show you how that works. So looking at the top of the tenor case here, we've got 1/2-inch black marine grade plastic pieces on top that act as interface pieces for the feet on the alto case. So the feet lock into these little receptacles here, and then if you're seeing this, this is a latch strike that allows the top case to latch on. So I'll show you how that works. So here is the front view of the alto case latched onto the tenor. And here is the back. So with these cases latched up together like this, they act as one with casters on the bottom. So I'll show you how easy these are to stand up and move around. All right, so as you can see, these cases are lined up and ready to go. So Mark, good luck on your tour. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to reach out to me direct, Billy at lmcases.com. Check us out online, lmcases.com, or on Instagram, lm_cases. Thanks for stopping by.